Good afternoon, everybody. As you can hear, maybe my kids fighting in the background. I apologize in advance because they're probably going to do that the entire time. Welcome to your Mindset and Marketing Maximizer. I'm Pam. Welcome, and I'm just going to go ahead and invite a few people and see if I can get somebody to pop on with me today, because it's always so much more fun when I have some people watching me live. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yes, like I said, welcome. It's your Mindset and Marketing Maximizer with Pam. And today I'm going to talk about the 3 ways that entrepreneurs can learn from sports teams. And I know most of us are missing live sports right now, televised sports right now, and it kind of hits home for some people, probably mostly men. I don't know. I watch a little bit of football here and there. I used to watch more hockey, but I don't necessarily anymore. But in all of this, we can still learn from how the sports teams are. Hi, Maria. Good afternoon to you. I hope you are having a good day. So it's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy week. I'm wearing contacts because my horse last week, when she had her baby and there was like the shuffle and stuff, we're trying to get them up so that we could fix the baby and stuff, long story short, and she knocked my glasses off and there's something wrong with them now. Every time I put them on, I get a headache. So contacts, it's been for like pretty much a week now. I've been like dealing with my contacts and everything, which is nice. I guess I can wear sunglasses now, but I'm not used to wearing them so much anymore. So it's weird looking at myself without glasses on. But between that and lots of stuff going on this morning, and I kind of wrote up these notes, not really last minute. I had the thought in my brain, but I needed to put something down on paper because my brain is very scattered. So the reason why I wanted to pick this specific topic is that when you, when you watch sports teams interact with each other, or when you watch them like practice or anything like that, there's a lot of training camps opening and like for hockey and stuff like that. And I like to watch them and how they are together, because obviously they all have their own strengths, but they're better as a team, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm hoping it'll make sense after I go through this a little bit more. So the first thing that you can learn as an entrepreneur from watching a sports team is everybody's got a different skill, right? Not everybody is good at doing the exact same thing. You're not going to have 12 quarterbacks on a football team. It just doesn't work that way. You need to have people with different varied skill sets. So this is where the diversification comes in to be successful, whether it's in sports or whether it's in business. Hopefully it's not too windy for you guys and you can hear me okay. Whether it's in sports or whether it's in business, it's vital to embrace diversity, if I can speak today, of personalities and working styles on your team, and find ways to let each person shine. So as an entrepreneur, myself, I'm sure lots of you included are watching this, you must realize that you can't do everything on your own. As much as I like to think that I like to do everything on my own, I'm not all that creative, or I'm not all that great at my, headlines. If I'm, writing ads or whatever, like I'm still working on stuff. And it's nice to be able to take my ideas and bounce them off of people in a mastermind, or, just even delegate the crap out of the things that you're not exceptional in, because it's a waste of time for you to learn something like that when you do other things so well. So you can't do everything on your own. You have to allow others with different skills to own the tasks they are better suited for. So case in point, a basketball player will not necessarily be good at baseball. Michael Jordan, right? So, and that's just like the first example that I thought of at the top of my head, just because I'm not like this big sports person, right? I don't know all of the people in sports, and I especially don't follow basketball and baseball, but everybody knows Michael Jordan. Athletes focus on the sports that they play best. They also focus on the positions within the team that they play best. A quarterback will not be sent out as a receiver and vice versa. You're not going to have your receiver try and throw somebody else the ball, because guess what? He's probably not going to throw it that well. Whereas the quarterback, that's the job he's suited for. He's not going to catch it. Well, he probably can catch it, but he probably can't run as fast as the receiver. He won't be able to kick. There's certain parts of each team, each person plays specifically. They play to their strengths, and then when it comes to other aspects of playing the game, they rely on their teammates. So we as entrepreneurs have to function the same way and delegate the weaker skills. So like I said, my copywriting, my creativity, while enhancing our strengths. My strength is running Facebook ads or doing these awesome go lives for you guys. I think that's a strength. There's not a lot of entrepreneurs out there that like doing stuff like this. So that's why I like playing to my strengths, and I like being here each week for you guys, because I think it's enhancing my strength. Anyway, so that's number one, diversified skill sets. Hey, I'm Zoe.
What?
I'm doing this. Can you go play, please?
So will you me and Tim walk on inside?
Then go inside, but be quiet, please.
I'm waiting for Shay.
Fine. Kids.
Shay, come on.
What's she doing? Oh, she's still on the
I thought
trampoline.
you wanted to help.
Okay, just go, Zoe. Let her in when she comes, or go help her. Then number 2 is delayed gratification. So what we can learn as entrepreneurs is that sports, it doesn't matter what kind of athlete it is. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're part of a team, but athletes specifically are experts in delayed gratification, if you have not noticed. This is one of the hallmarks of emotional intelligence. As entrepreneurs, as athletes, their delayed gratification is, getting up early to get in an extra workout, or staying up late to get in that extra workout, or running that extra mile, or not partaking in a summer barbecue, whether sweets or alcohol or something like that, where it's not suited to their diet, because their bodies are meant to be their income producing machines, right? So, the football player that earns millions and millions of dollars a year is not going to cram crap into their bodies, because it is supposed to be operating optimally. Go inside, sweetie. Go inside. Go inside. I'll be there in a minute. Not right now. When I'm done, okay? We'll paint rocks when I'm done. I'll set it all up for you. I promise. Okay, go inside for a minute. Okay, thank you. So, they're giving up things, delayed gratification. They're giving up things ultimately for the end goal of them earning their millions and millions of dollars a year, playing whatever sport that they're playing, or getting to the Olympics, or whatever their end goal is. As entrepreneurs, we operate similarly, where we give up vacation time. We if we're working at our like this side hustle as an entrepreneur, but we still need to have like a full-time job. We're getting up early, we're staying up late in order to do the things that the side hustle requires for us to move forward. So you're also working your job, you're also doing your side hustle, and it compounds on each other, and you're basically giving up free time for your side hustle, right? Or your business, whatever investment entrepreneurial endeavor you're into. Sometimes you may have to compromise living below your means in order to invest in something like marketing or a coach or training or something, right? There's always something. So you're giving up, you're making sacrifices, whether it's time or money, in order for you to achieve your goals. Same thing with an athlete. The reality is that every entrepreneur will make sacrifices to drive the success of their business. That is the price that we pay to reach the next level. I'm going to repeat that because it's definitely worth repeating. The reality is that every entrepreneur will make sacrifices to drive the success of their business. That is the price that we pay as entrepreneurs to reach the next level and to reach our goals and ultimately have the life that we want to lead. And I'm sure that pretty much anybody in this group or anybody watching this replay can relate to, because that's what we do as entrepreneurs. We work like nobody else will, so we can have a life that nobody else will have eventually, right? We want that time freedom, we want that financial freedom, but we have to make some sacrifices in the beginning. Number 3, celebrating accomplishments. This is something I hardly see my peers, my colleagues, my friends do. And it is unfortunate, because this is something that you should be doing daily. If you are moving forward in your business, doing something a little bit every day, income producing activities every day, you should be celebrating. You often see teammates celebrate slam dunks or home runs or goals or whatever it is. Touchdowns. There we go. I know football. You always see the teammates just standing on their feet, cheering them on, ready to like do the victory dance, or ready to carry the person that had the winning shot or whatever on their shoulders, right? You see that. You watch the games, you see that happening all the time. They're always cheering each other on, smacking each other on the butt in the locker room. I don't know what happens in the locker room. Don't ask, don't tell, right? While we don't all work in an office setting, full of people just absolutely ready to carry us around on their shoulders, after we make a sale. So, but we could still support each other. So like, ring the bell, right? Toot your own horn. You need to find ways. We, especially for solopreneurs, we're at home busting our butts every day for our goals and for our families and for whatever it is you're working for. Nobody sees that unless, turn it down. You hear the music, the TV just cranked. We need to find ways to cheer each other on, but we cannot cheer you on unless we know what's going on, right? You have to brag. That's just the way it is. And luckily, with the help of social media, we have awesome groups like this one that do it. Use this group. Brag on yourself, toot your own horn, bring it on. I want to celebrate those ones for you. Don't hesitate. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're flaunting your success. We want to celebrate with you. Whether you're a friend of mine, like a personal friend of mine on Facebook, or you're in this group or whatever, if you are feeling insecure about posting in the group or leaving a comment somewhere, message me personally. I'll post it for you. Dude, I will celebrate your wins and I will cheer you on. I am your biggest cheerleader because I love to see everybody's wins. I was thinking actually when I was writing this today, I'm like, I should make like a post that's like a thread that's a brag wall. Like, brag wall. Post your wins here. Like, bring them on. I want to see them every day. Like, bring your wins. I want to see them so bad, because we need to celebrate each other's wins. We need to support each other, not only with our struggles, but with our wins. I mean, struggles, dude. I am all over. Like, if you are struggling with anything, feel free to message me. I will help in any way that I can with like mindset or marketing problems. I'm usually pretty good with that stuff, but your wins, like, let's bring them on. I want to hear them. We don't celebrate our wins enough. We're not smacking each other's butts in the locker rooms. We're not cheering each other on from the sidelines, carrying each other on their shoulders when you make a sale. We need to do that more. As much as we can, we need to celebrate our wins. So like I said, you can drop your wins below in this go live, or I think I'm gonna make it a post. It's like a brag wall, a thread, and you could just be like, I did this today, let's celebrate our wins. Hey Margie, how are you doing today, lovely lady? I'm just kind of finishing up, but definitely catch the replay. I've got some pretty good tips in here about the ways that entrepreneurs can learn from sports teams or athletes. I talked about diversifying skills. I talked about delayed gratification and celebrating wins. And like I said, I'm going to make a brag wall in this group because I want to hear your wins. I want to do it all the time. Like, let's celebrate as much as possible. Let's like carry each other on our shoulders and be each other's biggest cheerleaders, because that's what we need, especially for those of us being at home, solopreneurs, I think they're called, solopreneurs. Let's do that. I'm so excited. Okay, so like I said, those are the 3 ways that entrepreneurs can learn from sports teams, from athletes. I hope that if you're watching the replay, I know Maria and Margie popped on with me. Thank you ladies so much. I appreciate everybody that jumps on with me any week. I know that there's a lot of people. I know I was busy today, so I didn't get a chance to do any anticipation posts or emails or anything today. Ugh, it's been crazy, but that's okay, because I will always be here in this group with you. If you ever need help, let me know. Do not hesitate. Always, always, always reach out. Like I said, whether it's your wins or your struggles, I want to help. And if you're watching the replay, either on my YouTube channel or on my website, definitely leave a comment. You can definitely reach out, because I like helping anybody in an entrepreneurial situation like myself, or like anybody in my group. There's probably a link around this video somewhere that you can tap on and you can request access to my group, because the best way to be a part of my trainings is live. You can ask questions or comment, and I can comment back, because that's the best. I love interacting with you guys. On that note, I will see you next week. I'll probably make it Tuesday at noon again, Mountain Standard Time, just because that seems to be the best for me, kind of working so far. But if you have any suggestions as to a time or day of the week that works better for you and that you can pop on and watch regularly, then definitely message me, because or comment in the video, because I like having people on live with me. That's the best. It's like the best way to do these live trainings. So I will see you next week. Unless I post otherwise, it'll probably be Tuesday at noon. And I will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Maria and Margie again. And thank you for watching the replay. Thank you so much. Bye.